Adam Cole, baby! Alright, folks, so today on the channel, I am super hyped up because this figure that you see in front of you, I had absolutely no idea was coming out. I mean, maybe I did, I just kind of like selectively forgot about it, I guess, but I knew an Adam Cole was coming, but I did not know there was going to be well, you can't really see it there, but a Target exclusive red Adam Cole. Now, typically his getup is like kind of gold, yellow, but this, I must have forgotten about or something. I went on my toy hunt this week, I kind of uploaded a short about it, and I found this, and I was like, oh my god, how did I not know about this thing? And one funny little story, when I was actually at the store, there was a gentleman named Frank there, and he was like, oh, you're picking yours up too? And I had a whole conversation with him. Very nice guy. Shout out to that gentleman, Frank, in the Target toy aisle. One of the biggest reasons, though, that I'm kind of picking this up, not only am I a big Adam Cole fan, but recently, if you guys have been watching AEW, him and his new best friend and AEW World Champion MJF have been teaming up for a tag team, and I believe this Saturday on Collision, we will kind of find out if they're going to be contenders for the tag team belts, or if this is the match for the tag team belts. I kind of forget, but I figured I'd bring our friend Maxwell Jacob Friedman along for the ride. All right, let's get him off to the side. We'll bring him back a little bit later, but for now, let's unbox this. I'm going to get my trusty blade here, and let's pop this Adam Cole open. So, typical with all of the AEW figures, there are 1, 2, 3 kind of tape slots here. I'm going to slowly sink my knife into there and try to get him open without severely injuring myself. So let's see if I can do that. You know, one day on the channel, there's going to be a video where I just absolutely decimate my finger or my hand, and you guys are going to be able to see that in all of its glory. So before we take him out, awesome picture on the back here in the kind of the red clothing. I don't know when he debuted this at all, but I know that he typically wears kind of a yellow and black style. So let's pop him out of here. I'm going to use my finger and kind of throw these tabs open, and there we go. So there we have it, and like we say with all these AEW figures, you just pull this back, and you can kind of rip him right out of there. We're going to take this out, and see you later. All right, so here we have it, guys. Adam Cole out of the box, still in the packaging. Looks absolutely amazing. I gotta say, I'm super excited for this thing. All right, let's just open it. I'm super awesome. Or sorry, I'm super excited. Let's get these hands out of here first. It comes with a lot of hands. Wow. The only thing that I'm not seeing though is no fists. One of my biggest gripes about AEW is that a lot of their figures don't come with fisted hands. I mean, they look like Lego guys, you know, just kind of standing there like this. It just doesn't make sense. If you're a wrestler, you're going to want to have your dukes up. But I guess, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So there we go. At least we do get the kind of the finger gun pointing things. Those are pretty sweet. You can kind of do his entrance, play around like that if you are a player. But yeah, let's get him out of the packaging here. I kind of like this little bubble thing here. I think it might be just to kind of press him out of there without damaging him. Let's throw him out of there. Beautiful. And there we have the new AEW Adam Cole figure. So what I'm going to do is take a look at the accessories really quick, and then we'll kind of take a look at the figure. So these are the different hands that we have. These are kind of the more tight-gripped kind of grappling hands, I guess you could say. These are probably going to be the best kind of fists that you can have with this figure. I'll throw those in the black here. And then these hands, I think that these are kind of more just like an open hand, kind of like standing there kind of thing, or maybe to kind of grab onto bigger items if you have like the AEW accessory pack, something like that. But I think that, you know, one of these could have been switched out for a pair of fisted hands. But actually, one last thing. I believe this is the elbow pad. This will probably be the elbow pad. So nice little elbow pad there. Nothing too special. But taking a look at the figure, oh my gosh, this thing is awesome. I gotta say, the head sculpt is really, really good. I never really got a good look at any of the previous Adam Cole that they did for AEW or really WWE, but this definitely looks a hell of a lot like him. Even the big-ass forehead, no offense to Adam Cole, I got one as well, but even the big-ass forehead is in there, so that's good to see. And then obviously these hands right here, the Adam Cole thing, the thing with the plastic goods is just you can't really do much with the arms. You can't really raise them up too much, and typically he kind of has his arms like all the way, I guess he is like over his head, kind of like that. I don't think that's going to happen with this jacket. What we're going to do, take a look at the jacket. Pretty sweet on the back. This is really awesome. I'm not sure if I'll keep him without the jacket on. I think I can really only keep him with the jacket on display, though, because what we're going to do right now is pop that head off and these hands, and we're going to take him out of the jacket and kind of see how he is going to be posing around. He's definitely a stockier kind of guy, I guess, in this representation of the figure, but oh, man. That is a nightmare to get off there. I want to be really careful not to tear any of the plastic. Oh, geez. But there we go. Oh, and we got some tattoo stuff there. That's awesome. Super cool they got that details in there. Kind of just look at it. Looks like this top part of the torso doesn't really match the lower part of the torso and the arms and the legs, but that's all right. That's okay. Beggars can't be choosers, like we always say. Good. Yeah, I mean, a little stiff there, I will say, but I love stiff. Definitely don't want it loose. But just be careful when you're bending those arms. And let's throw this head sculpt back on. The hair, they did a really good job with the hair, I will have to say. And then let's put these hands back in their proper place. And then we can finally kind of get that Adam Cole, baby, thing going on. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. There we go. Awesome. Guys, I got to say, this figure is really, really cool. I'm not going to lie to you. This thing is really awesome. It feels great. There's no loose parts whatsoever. If anything, some of the parts are a little bit too stiff, but that's all right. Great movement, I got to say. I love the, I forget what you would call it, like the ab torso thing, the movement on there. That's so great. That's why I prefer the AEW figures over the WWE ones, is because of this ab placement here. Really great. Really, the only grievance I have was the upper torso, but this is awesome. Oh, actually, I guess the head sculpt is a little bit loose there. You can kind of see it bobbing around, I guess, but that's okay. Maybe if you turn it a little bit, yeah, if you turn it a little bit, it definitely stays. But yeah, man, I can't get over how cool this thing is. The detailing on the trunks and on the boots and on the knee pads is phenomenal. It really stands out, really pops. Oh, this is really, really cool. Before we wrap it up, though, let me just take one last look at this jacket, because this thing is awesome. The arms are really, really tough. Like, you're not going to be able to raise his arms up at all. But just for, maybe like on display or something, this is really, really cool. Have to say that I love this. Man, I cannot get over this thing. This is so cool. Let's throw the elbow pad on him. Let's see how that's going to work out. We'll throw that there, I guess. And that looks sweet. That looks super awesome. Oh my gosh. All right, and what we got to do now is, if he's there, we have to have MJF. I think MJF goes on his knees in the ring below him, because they've been doing this thing now where they're like combining their entrance or something like that. But let's see if we can get MJF down here without looking like he is going to give him a BJ. There we go. Beautiful. So there is the Adam Cole figure, and together they form the Better Than You Baby tag team, I guess. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much it. Once again, we got some nice kind of hands there, and this pretty awesome jacket. But this figure, I would totally suggest going out and picking up. I know that Adam Cole is definitely one of the most popular wrestlers in AEW, so I mean, that's kind of a given that people are going to go out and pick this up. But if you're looking for recommendation, oh my gosh, this thing is really awesome. Oh my gosh, I cannot get over this enough. One thing I could say is maybe just try to see if you can find one in store that doesn't really have a difference between the coloring there, but to the naked eye, it really just kind of looks the same. So really awesome figure, great head sculpt, great accessories. I cannot say enough about this thing. So let's leave that there. We'll throw the world champion back up there, and then we can wrap up the video. I guess, yeah, well, that's where he belongs, on his face. But yeah, there we go. All right, folks, that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Go pick this thing up. My name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.